Okay, over Comic-Con 2012, some of the under the radar news. The biggest news to me was that they're planning a remake of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. And the guy who's going to be directing and writing it is Walter Hill, the legendary filmmaker and producer, who's good friends with Ridley Scott and has done a lot of productions with him. Look at his credentials, look at his Wikipedia page, it's unbelievable. And he turned 70 this year, which means, and the movie came out Halloween night 1962, which means he was about 20 years old when it came out. So that's great that they didn't hire a young director. It's great that they hired a director that has a feeling of the period, so that's going to add a really good quality to the film. If you're not familiar with the concept of this movie, it's basically, it was great script, great for the times, based on a book. And the story, the non-spoiler synopsis of this film is two Hollywood actresses who have grown old together and now are recluse in their own homes. And it's about their sibling rivalry of, they used to be famous back in the golden era of 30s, late 20s Hollywood, until one of the sisters' career was derailed. And from there on, their relationship built a lot of friction. And it's a psychological thriller in the sense of the same vein as Rear Window and Psycho mixed with sibling rivalry. Now, the people who originally played the role were obviously Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. So it really fit the times because they were huge actresses in the 30s, and this is set in the early 60s. They're going to set it in the early 60s again because it wouldn't be the same if they modernized it into the current times, because it wouldn't make sense, because the script was written for that time, because it made sense for that time period. And the thing that made that movie so great, I was able to finally watch it last night for the first time. I've been wanting to watch it this whole year, and then finally found it online. The thing that made it so great is Bette Davis and Joan Crawford apparently hated each other with a passion in real life. So that boiled over on screen and made their performance real genuine and great. It's such a great movie. I don't really want to review it right now. I have so much I want to spit out about this movie. I'm going to do a review and probably a villain profile coming up on this channel, VillainNews. Check for it in the future. Potential people to be cast for this film. You gotta imagine Meryl Streep. First off, it has to be almost actresses who were good when they were young and then now are has-beens. So let's just set the bar at they have to be at over 50. I don't think they're going to go in the 70s. But you got to imagine Meryl Streep's got to be the number one choice to play Bette Davis's role as Baby Jane. Glenn Close could also possibly play Baby Jane. Susan Sarandon could play Joan Crawford, Blanche's character. Jessica Lange could play Baby Jane. Sigourney Weaver could be up for a role. I would love to see Sharon Stone as Blanche. She's amazing because I think Blanche still has to have some beauty. She isn't, because I think the Bette Davis character has to be more of a mess and older looking, and Blanche has to have more of a suave, younger look. You gotta imagine Jane Lynch might be up for a role. Michelle Pfeiffer, Sally Field her career seems to be coming around since she was in the Amazing Spider-Man reboot. Cannot wait for this. I wonder if it's going to be the same plot. I think they should change up the characters. I think it's going to probably be the same characters of just the one guy being friends with Baby Jane when she's older. Cannot wait. They're probably going to have that character. I'd like to see a few change-ups. Not going to talk about the ending in here. I have so much more to say about it in a review. I'm done with this now. So expect a sequel, or a remake, obviously, of this movie coming out. Who knows? Hopefully by October 2013 would be awesome. And if you haven't seen this movie, now's a good time to check it out. The 50-year anniversary comes up on Halloween 2012. Any other thoughts? I do have a lot of thoughts, but I can't say them because I don't want to say spoilers in this video. So I will do a review coming soon. This was JBM from VillainNews. Subscribe for more horror movie updates and discussions.